So it's actually rather difficult to find footage of the 2012 Mr. Olympia of anyone posing. This is Phil Heath posing, by the way, but this kind of just someone in the crowd filming it. But to find official footage, I feel like since Generation Iron filmed their first Generation Iron video in 2012, and they use this Mr. Olympia as a way to kind of launch that brand. I feel like all the material for this specific year is like copyrighted. Like it's just not on YouTube. Like you can't find like Sean Roden physique posing on YouTube. You can't find Kai Green posing on YouTube. It just doesn't exist. I mean, a couple years ago it was, but I feel like someone must have came in and took everything down, man. Like you can't find any 2012 footage like at all. But anyways, Phil Heath 2012, he won. This is his second Mr. Olympia. He pretty much brought, for the most part, the same package. I would say he might have been a little worse in terms of just conditioning. He wasn't as detailed, and honestly, like saying Phil Heath isn't detailed is a that is a big nitpick because he's very detailed. But now you're comparing Phil to Phil. When you compare Phil to Phil, you can see little subtle differences in terms of for example, year by year, crispness in the crispness in the back, detail in the glutes, detail in the hamstrings. It is always there. He always has it, but some years is a bit more apparent. It kind of screams at you some several years in comparison to others. For example, 2011 way better than 2012 in terms of just pure conditioning. Now he's bigger here, definitely more size. Not a ton, but he definitely is bigger. Now this is where I feel like Phil found a really good balance of being really, really big and still having that waist, because when you start to get in like the 2012, sorry, when you start getting like 2013, 14, 15 and up, he just, I don't know what he did because he didn't really get bigger. His waist just got really bad. I don't understand what that even was. I mean, he really had a great waist, to be honest. I mean, up until 2013 perhaps. And just out of nowhere, it just grew and got protruded and thick, and it didn't make any sense because the rest of his body didn't get any bigger. This is his size until he pretty much stopped competing in 2018. He doesn't really get any bigger than this right here, but his waist got bigger. I mean, I don't get it. Like, is it pure food? Like, I don't get how he can nail it the first couple years, but then mess up last like 4 years of him competing. I mean, you would think you had the experience to know, okay, let me not overeat on the food. Let me just, not try to come in super overly full, because, a flat Phil Heath is still a full bodybuilder. I mean, it's hard to flatten out somewhere like a Phil Heath or like a Big Ramy. They just naturally have that round, bubbly, full looking muscle. So I don't know what happened, but I mean, this is the last time we're going to see like a really tight waisted Phil Heath. I mean, after this, like it kind of goes, a little bonkers. So we're going to see that in a little bit, guys, after this video, obviously. But yeah, Phil Heath, 2012, freaking insane.